There we go. We need that. Oh, boy. Okay, so that I can see what's going on. Ugh. Hello. Welcome, welcome. I am sewing a fanny pack today. It's going to be really quick. I do believe I'm just going to set my machine up quickly. And should be good to go. Oops, let me move that. Okay. Hey, hey. Hey, RV. Hey, Gwendolyn. Hello. All right, I'm sewing to Chandler again. My aunt wants one, and it is Minerva Monday. So I am using a Minerva fabric for the lining. Hey, Janine. Hey, Miss Belinda. So this is my lining fabric. She likes butterfly. She wanted a butterfly lining, and so I got some from Minerva. And the outside of my fabric is this thin vinyl that kind of has a snake skin pattern to it. Hey, Frequent Timmy. So I decided not to do the jacket today because I was having second thoughts. Like, do I really want to do the jacket in that fabric? So what I'm thinking is that I'm going to continue on with the black version that we're going to use for our Halloween costume. Although it could be used for anything, but you know, we're thinking it's going to be Elphaba. And then do a different jacket with the pink boucle. So I don't know what make sure this is long enough. I don't know what jacket I want to do. I was looking through my Vicky Sews patterns because Vicky Sews has great jackets, of course, and I was trying to see if there was anything there that I would want to do. Hey, Chris. If there was anything in the Vicky Sews catalog that I would want to do, especially something that I already have printed. Then I was thinking about doing a dress, doing the, what do they call it on Vicky Sews? I've done it before, but I hacked it. To me, the picture looks like Wednesday Addams. If you guys follow Vicky Sews, it's the dress that looks like Wednesday Addams. It's black and it has a white collar and a white sleeves. That dress in the boucle I think would be nice. And I probably have some patterns from Big Five that would be nice as well that I need to go through. But I don't think I'm gonna do the La Forma pattern with the boucle. But I need to hurry up. So some good news is that Minerva is going to send me the silk. So if you guys were following my Instagram stories, you know I asked for some silk. And I asked for like the ombre silk because I wanted to make this like jacket. I wanted to use Erica Bunker's blazer with the cutouts. And then I wanted to make a skirt with like some 3D detailing. And I wanted to use silk for the top and the bottom. So I wanted to do silk organza for the skirt, and then like a silk dupani or whatever for the blazer. And at first they were like, we don't have this organza, blah blah blah. Will we have this instead? Then they hit me with, well, sorry, we got to put you on the wait list for silk. I was like, fine. Then they sent an email with the next call out like, hey, there's a wait list for silk now, and you can only get 3 yards. Mind you, I asked for 6 yards, 3 of each one. They're like, you can only get 3 yards. So I said, okay, well, I'm probably not going to get that silk. No big deal. It's not that deep. Then they sent me a message like, basically, like it's not the, so they send you 2 emails. They send you like the order confirmation email, and then they send you a dispatch email when they're about to ship it. So they sent me the order confirmation email for the silk that I originally asked for, 6 yards. And I was like, look at your boy. Look at your boy. So I will be getting the silk. Now the silk, I wanted it for my friend's wedding event, which is in the beginning of August. So if they're gonna send it to me in time for me to actually use it for that, they need to send it now. Yeah, they sent all of it. I manifested it. I did. I had made an AI and everything. So let me switch to a zipper foot. So yeah, I was like, well, whatever, you know, no big deal if they don't want to send it. But it looks like they're going to send it. Which way do I need this? Zipper foot. So that's pretty exciting. But because they didn't send me silk, I asked for lining instead, remember? So I got this piece of lining, which is a small scrap, and then I got the blue lining, which we're supposed to use for the jacket dress thing that we're supposed to be working on Mondays together. Cool. Then they sent the next month's call out, the one that was like, oh, we doing max 3 yards for silk, and it's a wait list. Okay, so that email, which was for June call out, I think that was for the June call out, because remember, y'all have been going through negotiations with them about this silk in May, throughout May, and then finally they was like, nah, we'll put you on a wait list. Cool. So then I was like, just send me lining. So then June comes out, they like, just generally speaking, said 3 yards max, and there's a wait list for silk. Cool. So for that call out, I asked for some more of Terrence Williams Designs fabric. So I asked for the blue and white with the little tallies on it. I forget what it's called, but you know the fabric I'm talking about. White background, little blue swigglies on it. I asked for the linen, or the linen look, one of them. Probably linen look, because I wanted a blend so it won't wrinkle as bad as, you know, just pure linen wrinkles really bad. So I probably asked for the blend, and I think I asked for like maybe 4 yards of that to make a pants and a top. So that's coming. They confirmed that. And I want to say I asked for something else, because I just be trying stuff just in case they be like, nah. So I want to say I asked for something else, but in any case, I know I asked for that, and they did approve that too. So now I have all this fabric from Minerva that I got to get done. This is a long way of saying I need to do the boucle, something with that boucle soon, because it's overdue, and I'm going to have more stuff rolling in. Hey, Danielle. Hey, Hobo Haven. Hey, Beach Until. So I'm making a fanny pack today, and I don't have one. Oh, there's one down there in here, but I was telling them that I got this fabric from Minerva, this lining, and I'm making my aunt a fanny pack. So, hey, hats. It should be a quick live. This shouldn't take very long, except I'm talking too much, but yeah, this should be quick. These don't take very long. I've made it 1,000 times. So as long as I don't run 20 complications, we should be in and out in less than an hour. Hey, Saps. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Yes, you should make it. You should pull it out and you should make it right now. Okay, so this is the top of the fanny pack. This is the underside. I'm going to top stitch it. Top stitching isn't necessary, but it keeps the zipper from catching on the lining. So, and it's just a nice little touch. Not just those. Here we go. Let's go. Don't do this. Oh, I remember I used this vinyl once before. For some reason, my machine don't really like it. It don't like the top stitch on top of it. You can do it, Brucey. Almost there. That's decent. Not amazing, but decent enough. Decent enough. Alright, let's do the bottom part. Flat part goes on. Great. Got racks on racks on racks. I do have a Teflon foot. I wonder if that would help. I'll try it. I'm too lazy to switch feet, but I'm gonna do it. Anybody else sewing today? On this Monday. So I also forgot that I have to sew my Kiss entry for Rochelle's Simplicity Challenge, and yeah. I forgot. So that's due on the 7th. Apparently I'm like the first entry, so I gotta do that. So what I'm gonna do is I have this pattern cut out. This is Simplicity 3071, and I was gonna use that jacket for my cowboy Carter look, so I'm going to just use that for my entry for keep it simplicity, sis. I think that's what it stands for her Kiss challenge. I'm also going to hack it because I'm going to make it short sleeves. So I'm gonna also use it for the hackathon, which Chris of Unsocial is on here, or at least she was, and she is the curator and creator of the pattern hackathon. There's lots of challenges and ways to win prizes, categories. It runs all month long, so if you sew, definitely take advantage to get those prizes. I'm gonna open this zipper. Get it out my way. put a pin right here. All right, bye, Brooklyn Timmy. That's what you need to be working on? Which one, your pattern hackathon or your simplicity thing? Probably your simplicity thing. Yep, get to it. Get to it. Yeah, so I'm probably going to cut that out tonight. I got my fabric. I'm going to use this white shiny fabric. Hopefully I don't look like a bride. That would be a travesty. I'm already dyeing, and I'm dyeing a dress. It's in the kitchen right now, getting dyed because it was white and it was looking bridal, and it's like, don't want to look like a bride. Ooh. Back, forth and forward. So yeah, I don't want to have to dye this because, well, actually I do want to dye this, but I'm going to dye it afterwards. I want to do white, black, turquoise, boom, cowgirl. Oh, you answered my question that you're going to sew later. Gotcha. Hey, Eve. Are you sewing your Anna dress? Oh, shoot. I just realized I'm still on a basting stitch. That's no good. This again because it's mostly basted and I need a real stitch, so I gotta do it again. What did I do with that? With those feet? Oh, here they go. I'm gonna try this Teflon foot. It's a Teflon foot, right? If it's not, let me know. Okay. All right. I'm gonna flip this over and I'm gonna top stitch it, and I am going to try this Teflon foot. Unless y'all tell me it's not a Teflon foot. You excited to sew woven? Welcome to the Woven Club. We welcome you with open arms here. Okay. So it's on. I think I'm gonna move my needle. Increase my stitch. All right, let's see if this does anything to help me get across this fabric a little easier. Okay, so far it's good. It's not getting stuck. Okay, that was nice. And our top stitching looks better because we didn't have challenges, okay? So, moral of the story is get you a Teflon foot, okay? Get you a Teflon foot. I just happened to find it. I don't even think it's mine. I think it's my mother's. Or Yeah, I think these are her feet to her machine. So I was like, oh, that looked like a Teflon foot. All right, so we have almost our front. I'm gonna add the sides on. Where's my linings? Oh snap! Did I drop them? Hey, friend. Damn it! Where? Oh, I was about to be like, no. I know I prepped these. I know my body. I was like, don't do that. All right. Wrong one. Now, one thing I do have trouble with this pattern is that my top piece is always bigger than my back piece. Does anybody else have that experience? I don't know if my pattern is cut incorrectly or what. First I thought it was my seam allowance, which it might have been, because I was doing on 1/4 and the seam allowance is 3/8. But even when I changed the seam allowance and increased it, it's still considerably bigger. So what I did last time was I just cut down the top on the sides, cut down the side piece to make it fit better, and that was much better. But I mean, I had to cut off, I think I cut off an inch and a quarter or something, like total. It was a considerable amount to be off. So anyways, let me know if it's just me. Maybe my pattern didn't print properly. I don't know. Ooh, this isn't right. Should do like that. There we go. Thank you, Eve. Yeah, I know it's been on the schedule a couple times in your time slot, Aisha, and for whatever reason, it just didn't get done. All right, I'm gonna put the other side on, and I'm gonna top stitch here. Okay, all right, Sabs, I will print it again, cause I'll show you. I'm sure it's gonna happen again, so I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's probably my pattern not printed properly. And the funny thing is, I have printed this pattern twice, and they're actually completely different sizes. I don't have the pattern now. It's in the closet, but I printed it twice, and one is way bigger than the other. But they're both supposed to be at 100%. So yeah, it's probably the printer setting or something. That's wrong. But I don't mix them up because one is printed in color and one is not. So I know, which one is which. So I don't mix up the pieces. They just don't fit for some reason. And I don't know which one is actually the right size because they're both different. Sab said, it's you. It's you. You right. Okay. I'm a top stitch it. I'm gonna move the needle this away and increase my stitch. Yeah, this Teflon foot, game changer. Just saying, it's the game changer. All right, see. Who knows? All this time, them little internet people knew what they was talking about. Sometimes some internet people be real nasty with their advice. You need a Teflon foot and a walking foot, and I'm like, whoa, 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 little sis. Whoa, 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 you over here. Tell me what to do. I ain't even ask you. Now, if you ask for advice, that's one thing, but people giving unsolicited advice with a nasty tone is just uncalled for. All right, we got our top stitches here and here. Next, we need to put on our D-rings. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You need not, no, this is ghetto. It's like I should do the right thing, like, ugh. I should do the right thing. So I wasn't gonna turn this. I was just gonna use it raw. I was gonna do a little raw edge, but I'm gonna do that. That's tacky. That's tacky. I'm gonna do right. That is tacky, but that means I'm gonna have to cut 2 more of these. All right, put that to the side. Hey Tommy. Yeah, this is the foot with the white bottom. It's like all plastic or Teflon, I guess. It works like a dream on this little vinyl stuff. Because my other machine has a walking foot, so I don't really have those issues. But this one doesn't have the walking foot built into it. So I would have to attach it. And that's kind of doing too much, okay? It's doing a little bit much for me. So this Teflon foot works though. So I am pleasantly surprised. Okay, I only got a scrap of this left. I'm going to cut out 2 more of these. I was gonna do my auntie a little dirty, and I looked at it, I said, you know what, this is not a reflection of who I am in my work, so I can't send this out the door like that. Straight like that. So I'm gonna do right. Let's cut 1 more. Uno más. Alright. Home stretch, ladies and gentlemen. You have that foot. Yeah. Girl, me too. Okay, this is my first time using it, and I have to agree with Sabs. Henceforth, I will be using this Teflon foot. My mama ain't getting that back. She gonna have to buy one. And she gonna have to buy one. All right, let me stitch this together a little bit. Okay, let's see how quickly I can turn these inside out. Let me trim them down. So if I had known I was gonna do this, I would have already turned these. Cause I'm trying to be in and out, in and out. In and out, in and out, in and in and out. Alright. Let me get a tool, see what will work. Can try that. Let's see. Alright, let's see if this will pull this out. Ooh! Because I know the bag girlies, they be doing all the double-sided tape and stuff, but I ain't got that to do today. So let's just see if we can get this to turn. If not, alternatively, I can use a piece of leather. I just have to find a black piece. Yes, I'm using my teeth. Yeah, I want to do his shirt pattern Sunday service. So I got to print that off. I need a hair dryer to make this off. Oh, I could have turned the iron on. The iron would make it soft too. Is this gonna work, y'all? Let me try another tool. Go. 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 You want to do it on Sunday? We're doing it on Sunday. Oof. I was looking at my stash today trying to figure out like what fabric I wanted to use. Oh shit. Ugh. I'm trying to think. Do I have any what do you call that stuff? That stuff that you make straps out of. I think I do, but I don't think I have black. Alright, this might be a bust. It's turning, but not fast enough for me. Let me see. It's so thick. Let me see. I do. Oh, you know what I got? I got a skiving tool that I've not tried. We could try it together. Not in there. Not in there. Alright, I'm gonna open this window so I can see a little bit better. Now that the sun is gone. Okay, so I got some leather scraps. And I got this thing. This skiving tool. Does it come with instructions? No. Okay, cool. Cool. I think this is a blade. Oh, it's a few blades. Okay. Put that back for now. Anybody ever used these before? use it to scrape your leather to make it thinner. I don't know what that one is for. This is another one. Okay, I'm gonna cut 2 more straps. How big is this? An inch? So I'm gonna cut them an inch. Let's see if I can use my rotary blade. This might be too thick for my rotary blade, but we'll try. It's like kind of cutting, but not really. Okay, let's test this. Okay, so we could do this. I'm gonna try to skive it. I'm gonna point myself down so you can see what I'm doing. Attempting to do. Mind you, this doesn't come with any instructions. I'm gonna be careful because I don't want to cut myself. So if this works, I plan to do the Ashley bag with the leather, which my Ashley bag is back here. Let's see if it dried. I need to stuff it. Isn't she cute? Yes. Okay, so that's my Ashley bag. But if this works, I want to do her in leather. Okay, so let's see. How do we attach the blade? This seems dangerous. I don't know. Does it go under here? I feel like with a blade, it should come with an instruction. Don't you guys think? It looks like it goes under there. Ooh, you know what? Thank you. No, it's not a whip day. Thanks, RV. No, I was just showing in my bag. But I'm working on the Chandler. However, I'm going to skive this, but I need a screwdriver. So bear with me. I'm gonna get a screwdriver. Yeah. So I decided that I wasn't gonna do that jacket with my where y'all at with the brilliant minds? Y'all just gonna let me try to stick that in there. Because I don't think it's gonna be cute. So we're gonna finish the black one. I'm gonna finish the black one. But I think I'm gonna do something else with the boucle, but I need to make a decision soon. So that's why we're doing this instead until I figure out what I really want to do. Okay, I think that's how it goes. So I'll show you guys. I think that's how it goes. So I'm gonna tighten up the screws. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna try to scrape this. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. at this. Ooh, let me not go too deep, child. Okay, it works. Can y'all can see? Okay. And really, I'm doing that, but I need to do this way. So I really need like the seam allowance, which would be this part. It's kind of gross, but it works. So what I was saying is that I would, if I can get this to work efficiently, that hey Anna J, that I want to do the Ashley bag in the leather, but only if it's not gonna tear up my machine. Meaning I can scrape out the seam allowance to do it. Cause I ain't trying to break. I already got one machine out of commission because I be sewing leather and shit, and I'm not supposed to with these little domestics. Okay, that's pretty good now. That is pretty good. So I don't know if you can't really tell. You can't tell from there. See me trim that off. But it did make a difference in the thickness. But maybe you could see how I shaped it off. Mad ugly. Be careful. Okay, RV. Good looking out. Maybe I should scrape some more now. But let me see. Where we at seam allowance wise? I'm gonna do a little bit more, and then I'm gonna cut another piece. They have machines that do this, but I ain't got machine money. Okay, so I'm doing it manually. Yeah. All right. And let me cut another one here. RV said, be careful. You know you don't know what you're doing. Facts. Ooh, I'm about to cut my finger with this rotary blade though. So I just reupholstered one of my chairs for my living room. Me and my mom did it over the weekend. She helped me take it apart. And then I like made pattern pieces and sewed the new fabric together, and then she helped me put it back together. And that was really fun. So I have one more to do. And so I'm gonna do that. She's gonna come back maybe over the weekend and help me do that one too. I don't really need her help, but I think she kind of like is into it, so I'll let her help me. I'll probably, since I already have the pattern pieces, go ahead and cut the fabric out, and then we can, ooh, that got a little thin. We can like take it apart together and put it back together. It does help to like have someone else to like hold something while you can pull it down or whatever. It does help to have someone else, but it's not necessary. So I am like kind of documenting the process, so I'll post a video here when I'm finished with that. And then I got to get back to my wall because my wall looks a mess. But I bought some stuff from Amazon that I'm gonna try. I decided instead of doing fabric, I'm gonna do the chair railing or whatever on the bottom half, and then wallpaper on the top, and paint the bottom. So I need to pick a color and all of that jazz. Okay, so I think this is pretty good in terms of thickness for the machine. So I'm going to add this on. I'm trying to think. I think I'm gonna put it like right here. Alright, here goes. See how the machine likes it? Actually, before I even do that, let's see how this fits. Okay, so Sabs, I don't know if you're still here, but you see how much extra the front is than the back? So I'm about to cut this first before I even do this, because then I'll end up just trimming it even more. I got a lot of tools out. Let's put some things away. It's lightning. I didn't even know it was gonna storm today. Is it storming where you guys are? Y'all hear the thunder? Yeah, that's a lot, right? Hey, Ernestine. And the day you sewing? Yeah, it's a lot, and I don't know why mine is like that. Okay, I'm gonna put this away. This is probably not the best place to store it now that it has a blade in it, but it'll be okay for now. These in here. All right. Throw that away. Let's measure it. See what the difference is. The difference is about 1.5. So I'm just gonna take off I'm gonna take off 1.25. I'm gonna take off 1.25. Yeah. Now I'm gonna take off 1.125. Just to give me a little. Oh, that was too much. Oh shit, I was supposed to do half of that. Whoop, this bag finna come up short. That's alright, it's about to be a new design. Fret not, ladies and gentlemen. We gonna keep it moving. Nobody uses the fabric up here to quarter anyway. I can't believe I chopped that off. I'm crazy as a Betsy bug. Alright, now let me trim this up. Oh, and look how wide it is. It's just like way bigger all the way around. So I'm gonna trim that part up too. Hey, Sin. It's clear over there. It's raining. Yeah. It's just been storms everywhere. So it's not raining yet. Oh, yes, it is. It is raining. Just kidding. It is, in fact, raining. Okay. Chop that off. Then I'm going to true up this part, too. It's just like wider as well on the sides here. Okay, that's better. Now, Chalet, we done changed the shape of the bag a little taste, but that's okay. It does fit now. The pieces fit now. Okay. I'm going to put this on here. Put this one on the other side. Hey, Alec. It's been on and off. This is the first sign of rain I've seen all day. It was nice and warm, sunny earlier. All right, I'm gonna just base this on. Let's see if it's thin enough. I'm just gonna go slow. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Because if it was thick, it'd be like, bang, bang, it'd be knocking and carrying on. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. And this is not a leather needle. I don't know what kind of needle this is, but it ain't a leather needle. I know that much. Okay, so we got the sides on. This is it. So I'm gonna open the zipper up, and then we're gonna start assembling the front to the back. Now, I like to do it in sections, so I like to do across the front, the sides, and then go across the bottom. I find that works for me to ensure that I'm catching all the pieces. Because when I used to go all the way around and flip it, a lot of times I would miss something. So doing it one section at a time, I could check before I move on. So that is the way I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna start with doing the top first. And I do close mine up different than she did. Oh, you know what? This doesn't have a tag on it. Shit. She's gonna want a tag. Let me pause. Add a tag. If I can find them, where the hell is the tag at? Here you go. Alright. Thanks, J81. Hey, Armina. Alright. So I'm gonna stick my tag on here. Let me find the middle. And I need a pin. Alright, I'm just gonna stitch this around and then I'm ready for real. And then I'm ready for real. Okay, we have a tag. Now for real. Now for real, we're gonna close the bag up. Okay. Now when I sell my bags, I do not make straps for these people. They have to buy their own straps. Cause no. If I make the strap, the price going up $20. Period. I'm not making a strap. I'm like, go online, find a strap that matches your personality, and get you a strap. You know what I mean? Oh, did I not cut the lining? I must not have. Abort mission. I had to trim the lining. Thanks for the likes. Make sure if you haven't already, you like the live. Did you text me earlier and change your mind? I text you. No, I didn't text you. I sent you a message on Instagram. I was asking you about the felt back collar, the under collar made out of felt. Is that what you're talking about? It should be in your Instagram. Or did you tell me to text you? I could have missed that. Alright. For real this time. For the third time. We're about to attach the back. We're about to attach the back. It's like the universe just don't want me to be done with this live. It's like, no, stay. You forgot something. Like, no, I didn't. You didn't see it? Okay. I'll check. I'm on my phone, so I can't check at the moment. But as soon as I get off, which should be momentarily, I shall check. I feel like Aisha should be on here 30 minutes. Got a whole outfit. Like, damn, girl, I missed it. I missed it. It's gonna be one of them lives. If you late, you're gonna miss it. You're gonna miss it. Because we about to close this sucker up. So I'm going to do a 3/8 seam allowance. Don't be late tomorrow or else. Okay. So I caught it all here. Let's check the lining. The lining appears to be all there. All right, so now I'm gonna do the side. So this is why I like to do it in pieces because I can check. And then I'll be like, oh crap, now I gotta flip it back right side out or right side in or inside out. Inside out to catch anything because I'm catching it as I go. So back to this. Now I'm gonna do the sides. So hopefully we skived it enough that you know, it works out for us. And our seam allowance. Yeah. Come on. here we go. I'm gonna start in the middle. Moving on to the other side. I'm gonna start back here. I'm playing like Bob and Chicken a little taste. That's what I was looking at. Okay. Let me check. Looks like it's all there. Okay. Let's do the bottom. I'm gonna stitch it to like right here. Get a crown. Ah! What interface did I use? Let's see. I have, so on the vinyl, there is a fusible fleece. And then there's SF101. And then on the lining, it's just SF101. Yeah, that's what I use. I used to use foam, but it's just harder to maneuver it with foam. I do like the look of the foam, but it's just, it's tough to use it with my machine. So I've switched to the fusible fleece, and it looks just as, well, it doesn't look just as good, but it looks good still. Outside now. So then I'm not sure how Nikki does it, but at some point I separate them and just do the outsides to the outsides and the insides to the insides. And then leave an opening in the bottom of the inside here to pull it through. And I know my zipper is open, so I'm not gonna bother checking, but make sure your zipper is open if you're gonna do it this way, so you can pull it through. I tried to do it the way she does it. She does it where she has a clean bottom, so she stitches the bottom, but she leaves it open up here, and then she like stitches in the ditch or something. But baby, my inside was so ugly when I did that. I couldn't use the bag. I used the bag personally, but I couldn't sell the bag. So I don't do it that way, but that is a way. That is a way. It's just not the way I do it. Okay. Ah. I shouldn't even risk it. I shouldn't even risk it with that. Let me find some of this. With that bobbin. It wasn't gonna make it. So technically, I think I win bopping chicken this time. All right, here we go. But that wasn't gonna make it. Want to make sure she's not gonna have any bubbles. Ooh, maybe one over here on the side. Otherwise, okay. So then I'm gonna do the lining just to like this part. I don't like to struggle with turning these bags inside out. The bag girlies, they'll pull this bag through in an inch. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna stress myself. So I'm just gonna do it to about here, leave that open. Let's see. Do it like this. come to me. Okay, I'm gonna just trim off some of these little strings. Because they're plentiful. And my aunt used to sew just in case she want to like undo the bag. I'm just kidding. That would be like next level petting. Okay. Let's see. Y'all know I cut the sides a little short, so let's see what we got here. Hey, Laylee. Hey, Nettie. Oh, yeah, the bad girlies, they don't play. They do not play. So it's so much easier to turn to without the foam. Yeah. The foam also makes it hard to turn. And the pattern actually calls for fleece, for the fusible fleece, so I just use what I want. I was just using what I want. So this Chandler look a little different because we did some different tings here. Okay, so I'm gonna use my point turner to turn out the corners a little bit while I still have the bottom open. So I'm gonna go in here with this to turn this out a little bit more. Can't get up in there. All right, let's see the other side. There. I could get on this side, but I couldn't get on the other side. Okay, I'm gonna try to get it over here. If I can get that little corner. That little corner. Ugh. There we go. That's got me sweating. All right. Let me get it looking like some. Oops. This corner right here. Let me see. It looked more. It looked more pointy over here, so I'm going to make this more curvy. Easy fix. Easy, but it don't look pointy inside though. So that's the weird part. Maybe I just need to get it out some more. I don't want to clip it because I don't want it to get, you know, weaker. Shorten the seam allowance. Okay, that looks a little better. That looks more curved. Trying to, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna change my thread so I can close up the bottom. I'm gonna change it to a purple so it's just less obvious. some purple thread open. It's kind of like a periwinkle color. I do have, that's a good color. Okay, let's do this color. This is some cheap thread that the girl who I bought my machine from, she gave me all this cheap thread, but I be using it. Be coming in handy. All these little cheap threads that she gave me. Alright, so since I'm coming to a close, I don't have any announce. You love Clarkson Coats? Hey, Nikki. I think that's how you say her name. I don't love Coats and Clark, but I use it because it's easily accessible for me. Like I can go to Michael's and get it. They don't have like Gutermann or Metler or anything like that. If I go to my local craft store, they do have, what do they carry? They carry this brand. They carry Metler. So I can get Metler there, which I actually don't really like Metler that much. I prefer Gutermann, but I will buy that if I go to my local fabric store. But if I go to like Michael's or something, then I get what I can. If it's a project that I really is like, this is special, then I will go buy the expensive. I will go out of my way to buy the more expensive thread. But most of my projects, I'm not that pressed about them. I'm not that pressed. So I'll just use whatever I have. Okay. There's probably a cuter way to do this, but I just take the two raw edges and fold them in and stitch right across. You could do like, try to do a blind stitch. I don't bother. I just turn them in, clamp it, I should say. I don't want to say clip it because I don't want you to think I'm cutting into it. But I just turn them into each other as best I can. Sometimes they kind of stretch out, but so I try to interface it, especially when I'm using these like silky fabrics for linings to kind of stabilize them a bit better. With all the turning and stuff, sometimes they stretch out of place, so the hole is a little warped, but I just do the best I can. If I have to put a little pleat in it, I will. Yep. And I just do a straight stitch across, you know, nothing fancy. But you could totally do this by hand and make it so that the stitch is pretty much invisible. You could use your machine and try to stitch as close as you can. You won't be able to get it all the way, of course, but as close as you can with like an invisible stitch. But I don't bother. I stitch right on across. It's not that deep to me. It's in the bottom of your purse, so that's what mine looks like. You know, just do a straight stitch across. You have a PE 570 Brother and Singer sewing machine. Michael's is all I got in Hobby Lobby in another city. No more Joanne. Yeah, that's hard for a lot of people because a lot of people don't have access to, you know, a lot of different craft stores, or some people don't have craft stores at all anymore. All they had was Joanne. So yeah, this fabric actually came from Hobby Lobby. My mom picked it up. This vinyl. All right, get in there. At least I changed the thread though, right? It is pretty much the same color. Very close in colors. Because I could have ran that black thread down through here, but I did not. If it were my bag, I probably would, because I don't care. I try to pick my battles. And a fanny pack is one that I'm not gonna be doing too much. All the way closed. No. This is what I could see. This little bit right here. This is why I need a cylinder arm. Okay. So I could be a bag girl for real. Don't let me get an industrial. It's open. It's open for everybody. Just making sure. Okay. Let me. Like some little strings because it was satin. And I'm just gonna burn them all. All right, stick that inside. It's like this, y'all can't see that. It's like this little string. There we go. Oops. Okay. That's our bag. I'll continue to like work on shaping it, stuff it, so it can kind of get some shape to it. But this is my little bag. This is the back. This is the inside butterflies. And that is it. This is the Chandler. Just strap on it, boom, sorted. So, thank you, RV. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the live. I know it was kind of quick. Well, actually, it wasn't that quick. It was an hour and a half. That's decent. I recommend you get a Teflon foot if you're working with vinyl. It definitely made a difference in my sewing experience today. This is the first time using it. I don't have any lives planned so far, but I will. I know Auntie Kara and I are supposed to be working on our tailored jackets. Do it again. Not for the 12th time. We're supposed to be working on our, but I'll do it on your live with you. We're supposed to be working on tailored jackets, so we need to get together and schedule a live or two for that, get that ball rolling. Anna Jay and I are going to work on the Mar pants sometime this month. We're going to make another pair. We were testers. I'll be on Sunday service this Sunday with Julian. He has a new shirt pattern that he created in collaboration with Burnett. So we'll be sewing that. It's a free pattern. You can download it I can send you a link if you don't have it, but it should be on the Burnett website somewhere. And there's a YouTube page that also has the video, which also has the link to the pattern. So it's a free pattern. We're gonna create it. It's gonna be fun. And I still gotta do that coat. So you know, we did the skirt, right? So I did go ahead and add the lining and stuff. It's not hemmed. There we go. It's not hemmed because it's like, well, one, I need to replace the zipper because, can you see it's wavy? It's wavy because the fabric is a stretch. And so what I need to do is take it apart and add the stay tape to the seam allowance and then reinstall the zipper. So that's one reason. Also, it's a little big because I added extra fabric to it, but I didn't take into consideration that it was a knit. And so it's okay, but it's a little big. And I think I want to take it in like a 1/2 inch on each side. So that means I need to take off the whole waistband. So I need to take off the zipper and the waistband and redo that so we can finish up our thing. I also need to buy the pins to properly attach our flower. But you guys remember we did this last Thursday. So there's a jacket that's supposed to go to that we're supposed to be working on. We ain't started. We only cut it out. So we might do that on live too sometime this month. But I want to kind of take it easy and not do too much because I did a lot this month. But anyways, thank you. So happy June. Happy Juneteenth. Remember, BSN extended the contest for your make. So if you make something like the Chandler or anything with a black pattern design, you have until next Tuesday to post your makes. Or it doesn't even have to be like a new make. It could be an old make. You just need to post a picture, a new picture of you wearing, styling your make. So this isn't for me, but I'm gonna take my picture in it. Plus I gotta post it on Minerva anyways because this lining was gifted. Then I got my Ashley bag by Selma to B. So I'm going to photograph in this. I'm about to get my entries in. So y'all make sure y'all get y'all entries in. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the page. Make sure you like the live, and I'll see you next time. Bye.